Assalamu alaikum and good morning, students. How are you today? I hope you are doing okay. Today is the fourth lesson for this week on the topic place value. After you finish watching this video, again, don't forget you have a task to do, which is workbook 3A, page 7 until 8. So let's have a look at the first example here where we want to find the values for the given diagrams here. So let's try to see what we can do first. What we see here is 4 sets of thousands, 2 sets of hundreds, 3 sets of tens, and 1 set of ones. If we want to represent answer, should look something like this, where we have thousand group to be having 4 sets of thousands. Just now, the hundreds, we have 2 sets. The tens, we have 3 sets. And the ones, we have just 1. So remember from the previous lesson where we learned about place values. If we have 4,000 in numerals, the value is 4000. Okay? And the next one, when we have 200s, the value is 200. And the next one, since we have 3 tens here, the value is 30. And lastly, 1 is just 1, which will make 4,231. Next, we are looking at more examples, which involves filling in the blanks. So these are the breakdowns of 1,324 for the first example, where we have the 1 in the place of thousands. So when we want to state the value, it's 1000 since it is in thousands place. As for the 3, since it is in the hundreds place, the value is 300. As for 2, which is in the tens place, the value is 20. And lastly, as the 4 is in group 1s, the value is just 4. Okay, same goes with the next example when we have 7,610. Since 7 is in the thousands place, the value is 7,000. As for the 6, it is in the hundreds place, which is the value for 600. As for the 1, is in the tens place, which has the value of 10. And since 1, there is in the group of ones, there is just 0, so there is nothing here. As for example C, we have 4,000 being added to 50. This is in thousands place and this is in the tens. So we don't have values for in the hundreds and ones. So we have here 4050. Okay. As for the last example, we have 8 plus 500 plus 9,000. Rearrange it back where we have thousands at the front. So 9,000. Next goes with the 500 in the hundreds place. And since we don't have any in tens, we have only ones remaining. So we have the value of 9,508. Okay. So let's try to represent 2,436 using abacus 10. So as you can see, for each of the groups here, for thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones, we use different colors to represent. For the purple beads here, for one purple beads in the thousand represent for 1,000. For in this case, in the hundreds group, one red bead represents for 100. As for in the tens, one green bead represents for 10. As for the ones, one blue bead represents for 1. So since we have 2,000, the value of 1,000 is 2. We have 2 purple beads here. The value of 100 is 4. So we have 4 red beads here. Followed by, in the tens, we have 3. So we have 3 green beads here. And lastly, since in the group of ones, we have 6. So we have 6 blue beads here. This is how you represent it in using abacus 10. So again, let's refresh back our memory. The digit 2 is in the thousands place. Don't forget the S. The value of 2 is 2000. The digit 4 is in the hundreds place. The value of 4 is 400. The digit 3 is in the tens place. The value of 3 is 30. And lastly, the digit 6 is in the ones place. The value of 6 is 6. Now that is the end of the lesson. I would like to remind you again to do your task of workbook page 7 until 8. Don't forget to write on the top of the pages the day and the date today. That is all for today's lesson, and I hope to see you again in the next lesson. Thank you.